What is up, YouTube? This is Tequent1 coming at you with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Carrie, Stephen King's first published novel. It's almost hard to articulate my feelings on King's body of work. Gun to my head, I'd probably choose Dean Koontz, but there's still nothing quite like a good King book. I've spent countless afternoons gliding through one of his big doorstop novels, but when it's not good, you just feel like,
I don't need this action.
Carrie, right off the bat, it's crazy how fully formed he was. It's the first book he ever put out, but he was already Stephen King. It's got it all: psychic powers that are only ever vaguely explained, religious extremism, coming of age themes played for scares, and of course, bullying. There's a lot of King books that deal with bullying, but of the ones I've read, Carrie is the only one that's overtly about the subject. I mean, being pelted with tampons in the school shower or doused in pig's blood at the end, cruelty permeates a lot of this book. And there's a kind of simplicity to it that makes it all the more affecting. You get the sense that a lot of the characters who torment Carrie don't think much about it or the reasons they do it. I mean, why do they hate her so much? I don't know. She's just annoying. As someone who dealt with a fair bit of bullying in my own adolescence, those moments hit me pretty hard. Another unique element here is the structure. It's kind of threading the needle between being an epistolary novel like Dracula and just a straightforward third person perspective. It reminds me a little bit of the Alex Cross books, how Alex is a first person narrator, but then every once in a while it'll switch to the killer's perspective just to give you a fuller picture. I do think it comes across as a little gimmicky a lot of the time. There's quite a few transcripts of congressional hearings and interviews with the various secondary characters, but Stephen King's schizophrenic prose is compelling. Every time you see a set of parentheses, you know the guy's about to go fucking crazy. And also, there is a cool element added near the end where, even though it is structured, as I said, with those interviews, you'll see some moments where, because Carrie is telepathic, she's projecting her thoughts outward. So secondary characters still know what she was thinking at the time. And I don't know, I thought that was kind of cool. The character work here is also very strong. That's always been one of the strengths of King's best novels, the characters. He's great at writing kids. I've said that for a long time. And while the high school seniors here are a bit older than, say, the Losers Club or some of his other usual protagonists, they still feel really fully formed. And King just represents that point in someone's life so potently. And, I don't think I've ever given him credit for this, but he's pretty good at writing women, too. Most of the cast in this are women, and they all feel distinct from each other. Carrie, Chris, Sue, Margaret, Rita, these are all really great, fleshed out, memorable female characters. Carrie herself is fairly simple, yes, but you do sympathize with her. There's some real tear jerking moments in here, and for me, the saddest stuff wasn't even the more kind of overt cruelty. It was the end of the second act where she's at the prom and she's happier than she's ever been in her life. And look, it's just some shitty small town dance, but to Carrie, it means the world. It's the first time she could recall genuine kindness from the people who have been her peers for as long as she can remember. And it's devastating. I also want to mention the character of Tommy, who could have easily just been another dumb jock stereotype, but they really make you love the guy. And when everything goes to hell, you want to pour one out for him. Also, without getting too deep into it, even though I think most of the people watching this already know how this ends, it doesn't suck. It's not amazing, and the rest of the book is certainly stronger, but as far as King goes, an ending that isn't a complete boondoggle is well worth celebrating. So that's Carrie. It's a good little book, a great debut from a literary master, and worth a 9 out of 10. It's T1 signing out.